so she's still getting used to everything. She's keeping a good eye on that pram, that's all right. So she's got to get used to all the different things that the public bring along, like wheelchairs and prams, so sometimes it can be quite stressful for these birds. So it's important that we do the work with them and train them as best we can and to cope with all the different situations. So a white-bellied sea eagle, so this one is probably a female. I think we have actually 6 rows of female. And, the coloration of the male and female is exactly the same, grey and white. But the females are slightly larger than the males, and that is the case with nearly all the species of raptors. The females are bigger than the males. So, so you can see the plumage. It's very different. It looks like whistling kite, but you can see the size is much bigger than a whistling kite. And they also have a diamond sort of shaped tail. So the whistling has a very long tail and rounded. It looks a little different. It's easy for me just to quickly, I can even tell when they're really high. The whistling kite is a little bit bigger than the black. So the whistling kites are usually quite high. The black kites are usually a little lower. Yeah. But often, you know, you're dealing with silhouettes when you look at a lot of raptors. So when you start off, getting lots of photos here.
He's moving.
So you'll see, like when the person moves that pram, you'll see a change in this bird. It'll probably fly off my glove. So just, you know, don't be panicking or anything. So it's just a wee fear response. It's very important though as trainers that we don't react to that, because a lot of times, even if you've got domestic dogs and a thunderstorm comes around, a lot of people will comfort their dogs. So that's just a wee insight into training. This is a wee thing that you have to keep in mind. Otherwise, it's really hard one. You definitely won't see me doing that with this bird. This bird and all coastal birds of prey absolutely hate any tactile touch from their handlers. So if I was to touch this bird, he'd be mortified. He'd try and bite me. He'd try and kill me. So we don't touch them.